There are quite a number of media formats on the internet currently. Typically, the user will need a plugin or media player to play back this content. Plugins are specialized applications that work with the browser to play media files, typically focusing on a particular file format. Users usually download these plugins, install them, and then use them as part of their web browser. If you open up the multimedia.html file, I have at the bottom here, underneath my embedded video and linked audio, I have a Flash FLV file that I've embedded into the page using the script that you'll see below my embed tag right in here, all this object class ID. These are requiring or calling upon the Flash Player plugin that I have installed in my Firefox browser and my Internet Explorer browser to play this back. You can see that this is quite a bit more complicated and involved than the methods that I used previously in the previous movie to play back my multimedia file, namely to embed the source or to link to it. If we have a look at the browser, notice that here, let's go ahead and scroll down here so we can see this. Notice that this is a little bit more sophisticated in its implementation, this plugin based video. I roll over the video clip and notice I have a little player interface here. I can change that and swap it out. I can format this. A lot more control than I did with the built-in QuickTime playback controls here. So that's an example of a plugin based media playback. You can also use a media player. Media players are separate programs designed to handle many types of media files. These media players can work separately or alongside your browser to play multimedia files from a web page. Popular software multimedia plugins include Real Video, QuickTime, Shockwave and Flash, Windows Media, and Microsoft Silverlight. Progressive Networks, the makers of Real Audio, also provide Real Video, which allows you to stream video with their Real Video product. This uses the Real Video server, but can also work without a server by just using HTTP. The QuickTime plugin lets you experience QuickTime animation, music, MIDI, audio, video, and virtual reality or VR panoramas. Also, you can view these objects directly in a web page with the QuickTime plugin. I demonstrated the QuickTime plugin in the previous movie when I was playing back MP3 and QuickTime movies directly on the web page. Adobe's interactive multimedia formats are Shockwave and Flash. Some of these are the most popular multimedia formats and files on the internet. Flash FLV video format is currently the most popular video format. It's the format used by Google Video, Hulu, YouTube, and many other video sites. Microsoft's Windows Media Player is also a very popular player plugin available on the Windows platform. With the Windows Media File format, you can stream audio and video, media, news, downloads, and much, much more. Microsoft Silverlight is a web application framework. This one is newer than Windows Media. This provides functionalities similar to those in Adobe Flash, which is also a web application framework. Both will integrate multimedia, graphics, animations, and interactivity into a single runtime environment. This was initially released as a video streaming plugin. Later versions, however, brought additional interactivity features